half of the paradigm shift. Korn's Never Never, of course, your headliner this evening for Rockfest 2014 here at Liberty Memorial. 9:45 on the Monster Energy stage. Nivens here broadcasting live from Rockfest. And joining me, James Monkey Schaefer.
Yes.
And who I personally feel probably the most underrated drummer in all of rock and roll, Mr. Ray Luzier.
Thank you.
Not to do any brown nosing, but man, I've seen you in action a few times, and you don't go soft on those skins, dude. You beat the hell out of them. You wail it.
Yeah, I don't like boring rock drummers.
Right. Yeah. Well, welcome back to Kansas City. I know you guys are over in Russia.
Yeah.
Little different vibe when you come back to the States from when you've been over there. We were talking about off air, just what it's like over in Russia.
I mean, they're super
doing a metal show.
Yeah, they're super passionate. They don't really have a lot of rock shows to go to. So when they do get something like Korn and Soulfly, that's what we just did. They went crazy, bro.
Knowing kind of how it is politically over there, do you get a bit nervous when you're packing the bags to go over there? Like
a little bit. There were some territories that we actually canceled our Kiev show because it was too hairy over there, and it just wasn't safe. I mean, I don't want to put ourselves in harm's way. We all have families, and
and it sucks for the fans because they really wanted to see us.
Yeah.
We can't get involved, you know.
Yeah, because we were talking about Behemoth getting held up at customs and then basically getting booted out the door. Was there a moment at all where you're like, I don't know if this is going to work? Well, have you been to Russia before?
Yeah, we've been there before. So a couple of years ago, right?
Yeah.
We used to play like St. Pete and Moscow, but we had some really crazy territories this time, like Siberia.
Yeah.
That's such a big. It's like over twice the size of the United States.
Yeah.
The country's so big.
Well, you had a good time though, and you're all back here. Well, I mean, I know we all read about Head having his
wow.
What do you have?
He had a kidney stone.
Yeah. That's gotta suck.
He said it was one of the worst experiences he's ever went through. I mean, because there's a language barrier.
Yeah. To deal with all that.
Yeah, he was at the hospital. He couldn't tell anybody where it hurt. And
sure.
I just point to my groin and say, "This is where it hurts, girls."
Yeah, right. Well, I think I just saw him run around here, so he's here tonight, correct?
Yeah, he's here.
There were some people that were asking if he was going to be on hand here. Obviously, the big deal about him being back in the band and working with everybody. How's that been? I mean, I know you've answered that question 1,000 times, but let's just make it 1,001 real quick.
Okay. I mean, it's been something that I don't see how we were doing it without him.
Right.
Honestly, but now it feels like a complete band,
Yeah. Well, it's crazy to see you guys here, millions of albums later, because as a kid growing up, I loved listening to your guys' music, man, because I was the kid that would listen to all the stuff that no one else is listening to. So when that album came out, me and a couple buddies were just like, this is intense. I love this. This is great. So it's full circle for me to be here right now interviewing you guys. So looking forward to the show tonight. And then what else we got going on with you? You got more gigs, I know, more festivals you're doing.
Yeah, we go to the Mayhem Festival. That starts in July, and then we got a couple of Canadian festival dates coming up as well. So, and then after that, it's kind of up in the air at the moment.
Maybe looking at doing another album, or are you still?
I don't know. I think we're probably gonna push this one a little bit more.
Yeah.
We have a couple of more surprises on this album to push and kind of get people a little more familiar with some more of the tracks.
I mean, when you're looking at it now, I mean, early 90s is when you guys came out, and now here it is, 2014. Have you met your expectations, your goals you hoped for? Has it exceeded it? Are you still?
No way.
You still hungry for it now?
Yeah, it's this constant inadequacy urge I have.
Right. Never satisfied sort of thing.
And if I'm just satisfied, I might as well just die.
Right. Keep the hunger going.
It's really weird because we're so passionate. We get up there, it's like the years don't really matter.
Right.
I think we're more focused than ever now.
Nice.
It's like we just throw down every time we
Well, I think you're a great fit for the band. I know that there was the other drummer had some not so agreeant things with a lot of the people out there. But you know what? It is what it is. But I do think that having seen what we saw, and I will say, when I found out you guys were headlining this, I was concerned because in 2009 when you guys were here, sold out, I got fired. And I was like, great.
What?
This is going to be great. Downsize, excuse me.
The day's not over, bro.
I know, right? Bob, am I still good? All right. So when I had heard that, I was like, oh, man.
Why'd you get fired?
Downsize company thing. They cut corners, do all this sort of stuff. But I got back somehow, so, a little hand over there.
Of course, they're going to get rid of their drummer altogether, so we have just acoustic. And
You and I will be on the crowd together having a beer. So, well, gentlemen, thank you so much for swinging by. I'll let you go. Head on back there. Break a leg this evening. Thank you so much, Korn.
Thanks for having us.
Have a good night. Thank you.